It was a cold autumn night when Lisa moved into the old, creaky house on the outskirts of town. It had been empty for years, with faded shutters and a garden overtaken by vines. But it was perfect for her choir, secluded and affordable. The neighbors whispered about the house, but Lisa paid no mind. She was used to moving around, never staying in one place too long. But this time she hoped to settle down for good. The first night was uneventful. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows, but Lisa soon fell into a deep sleep, exhausted from the move. It was the second night when things began to change. Around midnight, she awoke to the sound of faint whispers. At first, she thought it was just the wind creeping through the cracks in the walls. But the voices grew, clearer, so clear, in fact, that she could almost make out words. They seemed to come from the far corner of her bedroom. Her heart raced, but she tried to convince herself it was just her imagination. The next night, the whispers returned, but this time they were louder and more insistent. They spoke in a language she didn't recognize, and Lisa felt a cold shiver run down her spine. She lay there, motionless, too scared to move. Then, the whispers stopped abruptly, replaced by the sound of soft footsteps. They came closer and closer until they stopped right beside her bed. Lisa's breath caught in her throat, but when she turned on the light, there was no one there. She couldn't take it anymore. The next morning, Lisa went to the town library and found an old book about the house's history. It was said to have been abandoned for decades after a tragic incident. An entire family had vanished without a trace. But there were rumors, whispers, that the family never truly left the house. That night, Lisa decided she had to confront whatever was haunting her. She waited until midnight and then sat in the center of her room, staring at the corner where the whispers had always come from. The clock ticked loudly, every second stretching into an eternity. Suddenly, the whispers returned, but this time they weren't just words, they were names. Her name, her mother's name, her father's name, her brother's name. She froze, blood running cold. How did they know her family's names? A shadow appeared in the corner, its shape distorting as it crawled toward her. Lisa tried to scream, but no sound came out. She could feel its presence now, cold and suffocating, like a thick fog wrapping around her. The shadow loomed over her, and as it touched her skin, she saw a vision of her family, trapped in the house, their eyes pleading for help. But then, the twist hit her like a blow to the chest. As the shadow drew closer, Lisa realized the truth. She wasn't alone in the house. The family had never vanished. They were trapped, and Lisa wasn't the new owner of the house. She was the next victim. The whispers weren't from the house's past, they were from the future. Lisa had moved into the house, not by chance, but because it had been waiting for her. The shadow whispered one final word in her ear, and then she knew. It wasn't her family that had been lost, it was her.